Comedian Jack Whitehall is no stranger to making fun of the royals, but his latest revelations about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's control dynamic are pure gold. If you thought Meghan had a tight grip on her husband, Whitehall's stories will confirm it in the most spectacularly awkward way. During a recent guest appearance on Nova 100's Jason Lauren radio show, Whitehall reflected on his former friendship with Harry while seeming to point blame at Meghan for the pal's demise. I've come into contact with a couple of the royals in the past. I was quite good friends with Harry back in the day, pre-Meghan when he was a terror, the comedian revealed, as he appeared to categorise Harry's era before meeting his wife in July 2016 as a time filled with chaos. Explaining how their friendship ended, Whitehall claimed, "I was dropped. No, annoyingly, I wasn't there for the naked billiards, but I had a few nights out with him. I wouldn't say it part of the inner circle, to go back to a Vegas analogy. But no, I had a few nights out with him when he was quite fun," he noted. Let's rewind to 2014, long before Meghan swooped in and turned Prince Harry into what can only be described as a hostage in his own life. Whitehall, ever the cheeky comedian, appeared on the Jonathan Ross show and shared a hilarious encounter with Prince William. While performing at an event, Whitehall dared to flirt with Princess Catherine. Well, at least jokingly. "I referred to her as the one that got away. I flirted a little, because I said that she was one of my first crushes at school," Whitehall confessed. But the real comedy came when Prince William, in true older brother form, strolled over with his signature posh humour and asked, "Are you flirting with my missus?" Now, here's where things get interesting. Imagine if this had been Harry instead of William. Would he have handled it with a joke and a smirk? Oh no. Under Meghan's watchful eye, even the slightest interaction with another woman would probably require an emergency debrief, a crisis PR statement, and a 6-part Netflix docuseries titled The Flirtation That Nearly Ruined Us. Fast forward to May 2023, and Whitehall found himself notably not invited to King Charles and Queen Camilla's coronation. But was it really because of a bad performance, as he claimed? Or could it be that someone, cough Meghan cough, didn't appreciate his previous jabs? Whitehall explained that he once performed for Charles and Camilla's Christmas party, and it was an absolute disaster. "I was set up to fail," he laughed. "There was no stage, no microphone, but I literally had to perform in front of them like a court jester." Now, let's pause here. We know the royals enjoy a bit of dry humour, but who else do we know who does not take jokes well? Oh right, Meghan Markle. The woman who takes herself so seriously that even a slight breeze against her narrative is considered an act of war. If you're wondering why Whitehall bombed so hard at the event, let's examine his offending material. He joked about his school days with Catherine, called her the one that got away, and then moved on to a jab about Prince Harry in Afghanistan. "I made some jokes about Prince Harry being very brave in Afghanistan, because a ginger in that climate was really running a lot of risks," Whitehall recounted. Now, let's be real. This is peak British humour. But in Meghan's world, where everything must be polished, rehearsed, and devoid of spontaneity, you just know this kind of banter would have been an absolute no-go. Wouldn't be surprising if, in some dimly lit Montecito mansion, Meghan turned to Harry and said, "We are not going to that coronation if that man-child Whitehall is invited." And Harry, holding his rescue chickens for comfort, simply nodded in agreement,